Tuberville takes the field with his Tigers. And as I said, there's a lot of excitement here in Auburn, Alabama, and for their faithful. And there's a reason for that. In the preseason polls, the news media said the Tigers will win the West of the SEC and also capture the Southeastern Conference Championship. Everybody pressure. Bobby Bird, the left tackle, number 70, gets a lot of conversation from the coaches. Here comes pressure. He's going to be sacked on the very first play of the ball game, and it's Haribi Didi who comes from that linebacking position to make the tackle for the Tigers. And the line to make is the 30-yard line. From the shotgun, pressure from behind, going to be sacked again. It's going to be a loss of 6 yards this time as Quentin Groves, the junior out of Greenville, Mississippi, will come from his right defensive end. Only touched the ball as Edge had only one time in that ball game. Gained 6 yards. Went out to lead the conference. Here he goes. Has 5, has 10. Cut it off. Big play on the way. Inside the 15-yard line. Kenny Irons on his first play from scrimmage. 42 yards on the carry. Frampton saved a touchdown. The 39-yard line. This one, as you can see from the far hash mark. Good pass and a good kick. And the Auburn Tigers have taken the lead 3-0.
It's sneaky. You don't know he's running by you until it's too late.
This time under center. That means in 4 snaps, there have been 3 sacks of the quarterback. This time, Chris Browder, the senior out of Camden, Alabama. Too tight in alignment this time for the Tigers. Second pass of the night comes out complete. That's Courtney Taylor. Going to have a short game, and the official said he went down before he got out of bounds.
And Agee loses him again this week, and Johnson comes back in, so they're very thin.
Play action. Good safe pass. Throws it complete. Rodriguez reset at the bottom of your screen. Good protection. Runs out of the pocket. Going to have the first down, and Cox shows he has an abundance of speed to get him there. He's not a burner, but he's certainly not slow. 3-0. You see the corners creeping up. They get good protection, and the ball is dropped by Rodriguez. Hit him in the wrong spot. I mean, so squarely in the hands, he was not even turned sideways. Yard line. So we're going to say a 44-yard attempt. 2 of 8 his percentages from this range. Ball is down plenty of distance. He's good. Number 83, Jason Hill. This running play going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. Didi is there, and I believe that's 4 tackles that he already has in this opening quarter. He's been everywhere. Screen pass, good call. They have caught them in the proper defense, and it's going to be a first down plus about 5 yards as Washington State will figure it out. Play action from under center. Brandon Cox going to dump off the safety valve. That's complete, and it will go for actually more yardage than maybe they even thought as Kenny Irons is close to the first down. You know, not really in his suit. John Vaughn to attempt a 52-yarder. He's got the distance, and he's got the accuracy. Are you ready for that? 44 yards. He broke his all-time high in the first quarter, and now he boots run 52 yards. with an audible. Now the Auburn crowd picks up on that, and they start making more noise, and the running play will go for a loss of one, maybe two. Josh Thompson again, head manning the defense for Auburn. Third down, they need to take it to the 45. Wow. Cedric Marks.
About as much sweat as the offensive line for Auburn will lose tonight.
Brandon Cox, play action, goes deep over the middle, has a man there, caught by Ron Smith, and it's going to be a big gainer for the Auburn Tigers inside the 30-yard line to the 29. What happened? Back here at Auburn, third down. Blitz comes, they throw a screen back into the short side of the field. Here's Irons. Watch him in the open field. Broke one, broke two, and then a third tackle, and he'll have the Auburn first down. Who has just kicked his career-long 52 yards. Going to try this one from 30 yards. Ball is down, plenty of distance, and he's made it 4 of 4 on the night. Auburn 12 and Washington State 7. And Cal was having trouble trying to move side to side. Up the sideline, ball is knocked away, and a good defensive play by David Irons on that one. Brother of Kenny Irons, if you don't know. Third down, they're going to take it to the 30-yard line. Here comes pressure. Tripped over his own offensive lineman and went down. It was Quentin Groves with the pressure. The Brink was running for his life.
They're using it again.
Stewart is in the ballgame, number 32, junior out of Alcoa, Tennessee. Handoff goes to Lester, though, and Lester is going to take it for enough yardage to pick up the first down. It's classical. And he said, I don't bring it here to school.
I said, you don't think the guys would make fun, do you? And he said, they might.
Screen pass to Lester, and he's loose. 10-5, touchdown Auburn Tigers. Solo for Dede. Option play. Ball is on the ground. Picked up nicely by Woodridge. And then he gets knocked out of bounds. Auburn 19 and the Washington State Cougars 7. And before we take it back to the studio, Dr. Jerry Punch is going to visit with the head coach of the Auburn Tigers. Doc?
In the first half, what pleases you most about the play of your offense here in the first half?
Well, that we started adjusting. We didn't do very well, obviously, with the 4 field goals, and we stalled. They'd taken a lot of chances on defense, and we adjusted, started throwing screen passes, caught them with their pants down, so to speak, a couple of times. But we've got to be more consistent running the ball the second half.
Said you had some questions about your young defense. What did you learn in the first half?
Well, we're fast. We overrun it a couple of times, and we missed a couple of tackles, but looks like we started to adjust a little bit. Got a lot of young guys out there playing. Hopefully they learned enough the first half to kind of slow down and just play their defense second half.
Hey, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Ron?
Okay, Dr. Punch.
Defensive snap in that first half, and there they are right back there. They're just not going to be able to hang in there if Washington State can't get it going on offense.
Here's Kenny Irons, cuts it back against the grain, and he's open. Hang on. 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown Irons, 58 yards on the opening play of the second half.
These guys know this system.
Well, the snap was fumbled, and getting on it was Dwight Tardy, freshman out of Santa Fe Springs, California.
He'll start feeling like the player that he is.
Short drop, quick pass right over the middle, and that's Courtney Taylor. And the young man who led the conference in receiving 2 years ago. Crowd comes to life, wants this defense to step up and make a stop. Wide open over the middle is Boyd, the tight end, at the 10, at the 5, touchdown Washington State. And I'm telling you, Rogers has come in here and ignited the Cougars. Third punt by Bliss, and they are running a fake. Taken by the short up back out over the 50-yard line to the 45, and it's Will Herring, who has been moved from safety to linebacker, was the up blocking back. They snapped it to him, and the old riverboat gambler, Tommy Tuberville, may have just pulled a play that got old Mo back in the corner.
To his left, and nobody was home.
So first down at the Washington State 42. Brandon Cox going to go on top. Courtney Taylor open inside the 20, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Auburn Tigers at the WSU 17-yard line. And folks put a huge asterisk by that 4th down play by Tommy Tuberville. Outside the 26-yard line. Kick is long enough, and he is no good. He missed the 36-yarder. Looked at the celebration on the Washington State side of the field. Everybody covered. He saw the pressure coming, and Brink decided he'd just tuck the ball and try to run. And Antonio Coleman said, nope, not going anywhere. This young fella, a redshirt freshman out of Mobile. Pass almost intercepted. And it's Will Herring on the cover. Brandon Cox with an audible lead. Fresh legs, and he picks up the first down. Out over the 45 to around the 46.
Not a lot of mistakes, not a lot of mental errors, not a lot of penalties.
Pitch back comes to Lester. Turns it back into the middle, and look at this guy fight. Lester is only 191 pounds, and he was just taking people with him. They've got 23 back into the ballgame, and they've got big Carl Stewart in there to block for him. He's the lead guy, gets a block on the safety, and still running his irons, going inside the 20-yard line. And actually, Carl Stewart probably is thinking, I had to go 15 yards downfield before I could find somebody to block. Messaging rates may apply. Lester back in the ballgame at tailback. Takes it to the right side at the 5, cuts back in, and he will score. Lester from 12 yards, and Ben Grubbs, the senior out of Alabama, who doesn't get the credit that those other offensive linemen do, give him credit on this one. Into linebacker. He's playing in the box. That's totally different. But he was a quarterback in high school. Here's Irons. is going to have a gain of about 18 yards in the play. Man the duties in the backfield. Stewart is at fullback. In fact, Stewart with a block. Kicks his man inside and the run by Trace. Stewart is the man that they're going to make the guy. Goes to the right side. Touchdown, Carl Stewart. Sweet violin music. Has come out.
Every team in that group has major question marks. This more than any other year round, there isn't 1, 2, or 3 teams that you could say, I like them all the way. Every one of those teams have major.
Very, very effective. Rodgers deep drop. Wanting to throw a middle screen, and they're trying to get Jason Hill open. And Auburn is just, again, a nice job of scouting. They were all over Jason Hill there. Chance on getting somebody else hurt, and the clock now shows double zeros. So the Auburn Tigers open their season with a victory. 1 year ago tonight, it was not like this in the stadium. Georgia Tech came in and socked them, blitzed them all night long. A tough night for Brandon Cox that evening, but tonight Brandon really acquitted himself extremely well and looked like an experienced and veteran quarterback. So once again, tonight's final, Washington State beaten by Auburn 40-14. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. Now, along with Ed Cunningham and Jerry Punch, I'm Ron Franklin. Now, let's go back to the studio, and here is Brian Kenny. Brian?